Got a nice long set today, my friend. All right, let's head down to San Diego and welcome back, Robin Henkel.
All right. That was really nice, Ronnie. Okay, let me get set up here. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. A paper boy calling extra. Have you heard the news? Shot brown, I love, I got them walking blues. I keep on walking, just trying to drive my blues away. I'm so glad the trouble don't last always. You used to be my sweet gal, you soured on me. We won't be together like we used to be. I keep on walking, just trying to drive my blues away. I'm so glad the trouble don't last always. Whoa. Grinds in my coffee, a boll weevil in my meal, tackles in my shoe, and it keeps on sticking in my heel. I keep on walking, just trying to drive my blues away. I'm so glad the trouble don't last always. I'm so glad the trouble don't last always. I'm so glad the trouble don't last always. Oh yeah, and that's an old tune from the 1930s by Thank You, Thank You. By a fella named Blind Boy Fuller, walking my troubles away. drinking malted milk, just trying to drive my blues away. I'm drinking malted milk, trying to drive, trying to drive my blues away. Users, welcome to my loving, as the flowers is in May. A malted milk keeps on rushing to my head. Malted milk keeps on rushing to my head. I got a funny feeling there's a hair rising on my little head. My doorknob keeps on turning. Must be spooks around my bed. My doorknob keep on turning. Must be the boogeyman around my bed. Ooh, I got a funny feeling there's a hair rising on my head. I got a funny feeling there's a hair rising on my head. So fix me one more drink and hug your daddy one more time. One more drink and hug your daddy one more time. I'm just drinking my malted milk until I happen to change my mind. And that's a fine old blues by people. Thank you, John. I always bring John along in case nobody claps, you know. Thanks, buddy. Anyway, that's a tune that was done by Robert Johnson back in the late 1930s. It's called Malted Milk, and I always thought that song had some kind of secret meaning. Malted milk is because they used to put, like cocaine in Coca-Cola back in those days and stuff like that. But I found out that malted milk is actually an old-time expression for beer. So now you know. Don't expect to hear anybody say that in today's world. Let me see. I'll do something. Yeah, I'm going to play this guitar. This guitar is not a plug-in guitar. So I'm going to get rid of all these wires and stuff here. This thing makes too much noise. There we go. This guitar is one of the, it's probably the first resonator that was mass produced. It's called a National Tricone. And the reason it's called a tricone is because under here, you can't really see very well, but underneath the screen that's on those like diamond-shaped things, there are 3 different resonator pans. So similar to the idea of a dobro, where it's got a resonator pan underneath the covering, there are 3 small resonator pans in there, so it's called a tricone. amplifies itself. Oh, and look at the engraving on this thing. Can you see all that? Isn't that incredible? They like really did a number on this thing. It's all across the back and everything, all down the neck. Pretty amazing. Anyway, this one was made in 1929. And as I have said before, I always like there to be something here that's older than me. So, see if I can get this thing fired up. What's with this strap here? And this has super high action on it for those of you that know about that kind of stuff like that. And because it's going to be played with this steel here, which isn't steel. Almost fell off the bus there for a second. Oh yeah. And that's a song I wrote about 20 years ago called Thank You, called More Terrell Road. All right. Thank you, Ronnie. there you have it. That's a song from the 1930s by a fella named Leon McCullough called The Steel Guitar Rag. Okay. Now here's another guitar that was made by the same company. This one was made in 1937, and this is not the original paint job. I'm not sure what the original paint job of this thing was, because I don't really remember seeing it before it got painted. And this pickup was not on there when they made this guitar, but so you can hear what it sounds like unamplified. These guitars were made to amplify themselves acoustically. They were trying to figure out a way to make a guitar louder back in the 1920s, and so this is what they came up with, and that's why they have Dobros today. I knew y'all wanted to know that, so. But I'm gonna plug it in and see what. Whoa. Is that okay? Does that sound all right?
A touch too loud.
Is that too loud? Okay. Good. Come on. On my mind, I got a rambling on my mind. I hate to leave my baby, but she treats me so unkind. I'm going down to the station, catch first fast mail train I see. Fast mail train I see. I got the blues on Miss So-and-so, and the child has got the blues on me. Mean things on my mind. I got mean things on my mind. I hate to leave my baby, but she treats me so unkind. Call up China and see is my good gal over there. I'm gonna call up China and see is my good gal over there. Ethiopian island. She must be in Ethiopia somewhere. To keep on moving, keep on moving. Blues is falling down like hell. I got to keep moving. Blues is falling down like hell. The day keeps reminding me there's a hellhound on my trail. I could tell the wind was rising, leaves are trembling on the trees. I could tell the wind was rising, leaves are trembling on the trees. I just need my sweet rider to keep my company. If the day was Christmas Eve, today was Christmas Eve, and tomorrow was Christmas Day. If the day was Christmas Eve, and tomorrow was Christmas Day. Pass my time away, wrote called You'll Never Know, preceded by a tune by Robert Johnson called Hellhound on My Trail, preceded by Rambling on My Mind, Dust My Broom. One of those is kind of a mashup of both tunes. They both sound the same, so figure I put them together sometime. Anywho, let's see. Well, thank you for this opportunity to play some of my stuff. As you can see, I love playing a lot of the old blues, and that's what I do. I also play some jazz, but usually that's with a larger band, with a horn band that plays, once or twice a month down here in San Diego. It's called the Robin Henkel Band with Horns. Brrr. And this guitar is tuned up to a G, and it is a 1930s dobro, made by the same guy that made that last guitar, or the last two guitars, actually. What happened is he got ticked off at one of the corporate officers, and he quit the national company, and he started his own company called Dobro, and that's where Dobro comes from. Dobro is not just a style of guitar, but it's actually a brand name. I want you to sit down and write me a few of your lines. When you get home, baby, I want you to sit down and write me a few of your lines. Love, that'll be consolation, child. Honey, to my worried mind. I'm going down to the river, baby. I'm gonna sit down on the ground. I'm going down to the river, child. I'm gonna sit down on the ground. I'm gonna let the waves of water wash my trouble down. Ow! There you go. And that song. Tune was done by Mississippi Fred McDowell. And you know who was a big fan of Mississippi Fred McDowell was Bonnie Raitt. And actually, she covered that same song that I just did. It's called Write Me a Few Lines. Mississippi Fred McDowell was one of the last of the old timers. He's passed away now, but from the, you know, the roots of a lot of the blues from Mississippi. Song I wrote. My friend had a 66 Mustang coupe, dark blue, 6-cylinder, inline 6 Mustang, and we used to cruise for rides in it. You know, when you drive a daily driver that's 50 years old, there's always something going to be busting up, you know. $200 here, $50 there. Anyway. She was always very attentive and aware of what little noises and rattles that car would make. So her favorite lyric in this song is, when it gets warmed up, it's almost smooth. The name of this song is Take Me for a Ride in Your Mustang, Rita. Take me for a ride in your Mustang, Rita. Take me for a ride so I can get satisfied chilling with my favorite little villain. Take me for a drive in your punky blue jet. In your Mustang, Rita. We can watch lights flicker as we ride along right. Bump and glide down El Cajon Boulevard, Bobita. Slide me down the alleyway in the sweetness of this night. It's a 65 with an inline 6. Always grumbling to be fixed. There's wires hanging from behind the dash. Always begging for more cash. You wonder if it's going to start. But this machine is a breed apart. When it gets warmed up, it's almost smooth. Passes the 20-foot rule. Take me for a ride in your Mustang, Rita. Take me for a ride so I can get satisfied chilling with my favorite little villain. Take me for a ride in your punky. Washington, Pacific Highway, Rosecrans. Hey, let's go eat at Roberto's across from Les Girls. Back on Highway 8 and south on 805. Skyline and Imperial. and put the booger in my wooga, the boo-boo in my lulu. We gonna glide as we stride on a ride that's true. Cruising for no bruising, we like to keep on moving down the road, the freeway, and avenue. Take me for a ride in your Mustang, Rita. Take me for a ride so I can get satisfied, chilling with my favorite little villain. Take me for a drive in your punky blue jet. It's time to sail on down that dark, lonesome road into the sunset. So thank you, John. Thank all the rest of you for participating in this cool event. And in case you don't know, my name is Robin Henkel. I'm a 71-year-old professional musician, been playing for a living since 1973, and I'm still out there doing it. In fact, I got a gig tonight, so that means it's nap time. Ah! And as a closing thought, I go live on TikTok every single day at 8 o'clock in the morning, California time. So if you'd like to tune into that, my handle is Robin Henkel Blues. John, thank you once again, sir. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the overtime.
All right.
Great set.